Hey nesters, welcome back to Nesting Haven. Today we're gonna go over the Goodwill haul. You guys saw the thrift along with me yesterday probably. And so yeah, let's go ahead and take a little deeper look at what I actually picked up, what I'm keeping, what I'm reselling. Most of it I am reselling. So let's get to it. So first up is Mr. Uncle Sam Bank here from the 1960s. He is made in Japan. I actually have one of these already, so this one is going up for sale, and I paid $4 for him. He does have crazing throughout him, mostly just visible on the white, a little bit of cold paint loss, but he's super great. And yeah, so I paid $4, and I would expect to get about $20 to $25 for him. And then keeping with that same theme, I also picked up the president picture here. I thought this was so fun. I hadn't seen this before. Now, I am keeping this one if you guys are interested. However, eBay is peppered with them and they're not very expensive really. So this one was from 1965, made in Japan. I believe the last president on here, the newest one at the time, was Lyndon B. Johnson after JFK, right? So really cool. It has all the presidents up until then on it. I like the colors, very 1960s in colors and aesthetic. And this guy was $6, so I thought that was a great deal on that. I'm very happy to add that to my little 4th of July collection. If you did want to find one of those, you would search 1965 Chadwick Miller, okay, the US president's picture. So hopefully that's helpful to you if you're interested in finding one yourself. Now, I did pick up this Miami Beach ashtray. It was $2. You guys know me and my state souvenirs. I can't resist. And I had never seen Miami Beach before. This style ashtray sells for pretty well. I was actually surprised. They seem to go between 12 to 15. So this is something I will put up in my Etsy shop. If there's anybody that likes Miami Beach and wants it, you can have it over there, and that's where it'll be. Next, I got this little Hummel styled girl on the little watering can here. It was only $2. It is double-sided. I absolutely adore this piece. It is something I plan to keep myself. It's just who I am. It's perfectly my style decor. You know, a little bit cottage, a little bit 70s, and it's the perfect aesthetic for me. So I was very happy with that find. If you watched the thrift along with me, you already saw all of the awesome sun catchers I picked out. So I'll just kind of quickly go through them again if you missed it or you just want a refresher. I believe this is a cardinal. This one was $2 that I picked up. These are all really good quality. They have that like pewter. This one was $2, a little fruit basket there. We have a little loon. My husband's grandmother loved loons. This one was $4. I'm not sure why. It's the same size as those, so you would think that would have been 2. And then this one is a little bit larger, so this one was 4 of the hummingbird. Hummingbirds seem to be on the stained glass quite a bit. And we got a kitty cat, $4. Likely will put that one in my cat whatnot sale, but I'm also thinking about just doing a themed sun catcher sale on whatnot because I got so many of them and I seem to continue to find them. So I don't know, I'm kind of toying with that idea. And then we got the goose one here, which I might keep. This one was $6, so probably paid up a little bit for that guy, but couldn't walk away from him. And this one I believe was a little bit more too. Yeah, this one was $6 as well. And I don't think this one has the pewter on it. This one's a little bit lighter weight, but it's a large one, super beautiful. I love that so much. So the majority of those will be for resale. I just have to decide if I'm gonna put them in Etsy or do a whatnot sale with them. I haven't quite decided yet. But leave me a comment down below and what sun catcher was your favorite. Another fun piece I found was this little gnome sleeping under a mushroom. And he has this like little quilt on him, has this little stocking hung up. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a gnome Christmas or what, but maybe he's just hanging his socks up to dry. This was only $2. Someone had made this in 1982, like probably hand painted ceramic piece, but so cute. Isn't that fun? I'll probably have that up on my whatnot sale. Mushrooms are very popular over there. I did snag this floral tray. It is glass over it. $2. I don't think it's particularly old. It's maybe 90s, but I just really like the color to it. I like florals. I thought it'd be a fun little display piece, little trivet for somebody. So I paid $2. I'm gonna ask about 9 or 10, not too much, just, you know, enough to justify my time on it. So I really like the looks of these. I think I was attracted to them because the 4th of July was coming up. So I did get the 2 Bubble Cabana vases there. They had a third one that was skinnier, but it had some issues with some scratching in it that I didn't like. So I just got these 2. So I got the larger one here and this one. I'm trying to decide if I want to sell them as a set or not. Possibly we'll sell them together, we'll see. But I am going to put them up in my Etsy. I did pay $6 each on them, so I did pay up a little bit on them. I think the larger one's probably worth about 14, 15-ish, and this one's probably worth about 12. So I don't know, let me know. Should I sell them together? I think so, probably, but we'll see. So I did pick one state souvenir piece up. Well, I guess I got the Miami Beach one too. This is a Jefferson, New Hampshire one with Santa's Village. It's a popular amusement park there. This one was only $2. It is made in Japan, has a cool sticker at the back there. I've never seen this type before, LHL. What does it say? Laffeder, Homa, and Carol Inc. I've never heard of that. But I like when they have it, you know, already so you can hang it up. And it's a cute little quaint size. I'd never seen it in the blue before, the blue trim like that. I thought that was fun. I probably will put this one up for sale. Blue's not really my color, but yeah, that'll be available in my Etsy. I was very happy when I saw these on the mug shelf. I was like, what is that? The first one I saw was this gorgeous fox one. Isn't that stunning? They were $4 a piece. Their mugs are typically $2. So they knew they were, you know, a little bit more special. They are a Pelsman Vander mug, put out in 1984. Okay, they're in really good shape. Now, these particular ones, I couldn't find. I tried to look them up. I couldn't find the fox or the pheasant. This one's a pheasant. Okay, so, and it repeats the pheasant pattern, see in the green all around there. They both have this like log cabin picture on the back, but the fox one has like little blue foxes all around. Aren't those so fun? The ones I did find in a similar fashion, however, were kind of like farm ones, which, I mean, I wish I found those. That's right up my alley for sure. But yeah, I thought these are really great. They seemed like they're going for about 10 to 12, which isn't too bad. I did pay $4 for them, so there's a little bit of room for profit there. And yeah, so those will be available up in my Etsy shop. So I had already made my rounds around Goodwill, and then the Goodwill worker brought her big cart out with the new stuff, and I was looking over and I saw her throw these on the shelf. I was like, what are those? And I want to comment on something. So this here is actually from 2 different stores, okay? So the cat video that you guys saw a couple days ago, a little bit of this was left over from that footage, so I did use a little bit of that and just kind of, you know, it was a lot of cats to go through, so I kind of just pushed these together. This store, this Goodwill, they've started putting elastics around their like items. Love that so much. The tape, the tape is so bad. They really just crank it around it, right? And it sticks on things, it rips off paint, it leaves residue on all your nice objects, right? You really don't want that tape. So if Goodwill's watching, please continue this elastic thing. I love it so much. It makes it so easy. It doesn't ruin the product. And yeah, I'm very excited that they started doing that at this one store. I have something else to compare it to in a second, you'll see. So there's 4 inside. Great price on this, $6 for the set of 4. And they are little Hummel pictures inside of them. Now this here has like that kind of scratchy plastic, like kind of like a Trapper Keeper kind of plastic on it. So that's nice. I like that it's protected, but it doesn't have that same glare as glass. So I don't know what they're using, but I recommend whatever that is for sure. That's really nice. So we get the girl, and then there's 2 different sets inside. So the girl has the boy here sitting in the little apple tree as well. Let me put them together. So there's this pair that was inside. Someone had obviously framed these up themselves. They're not on hanging frames. They're just kind of to sit on a stand type of frame. And then the other set is more of a blue set here. And she's holding a flower. He's playing some kind of a horn. So this is also inside. I thought those are really nice. So I will be reselling these in 2 sets of 2 up in my Etsy. And yeah, I thought those are really great. All right, so here comes the tape dilemma. Do you guys remember these? I did pick them up. I was very reluctant though. They were only $4. They're beautifully hand painted. The tape is completely around it and it's right across the paint. We get the gorgeous moose on this side and the gorgeous deer on this side. I'm very nervous to start taking this off. The ceramic things, normally I'll put in hot soapy water and it'll kind of loosen it up, right? This is wood. I don't think I can really set wood in hot soapy water. I'm not quite sure what to do. I'm thinking maybe taking a warm rag and trying to just line it up where the tape is. It might help loosen it up, or a hair dryer. You guys have any tips for me to try to get this off without ruining the paint? Because I think these are super gorgeous and was worth the $4, but had they done the elastic, I mean, look. If I just did that like the other Goodwill did, I would have been so happy. So hopefully I can get the tape off without damaging it and we can all be happy. If I do, I will put these up in my Etsy shop, but yeah, I'm very nervous to start taking that tape off. But I really didn't want to walk away. $4 was a good price on those. So I picked up the 3 vintage glasses. They were just too gorgeous. Now, they're not marked Libby, which is what I typically see on a lot of glasses, a little cursive L. So pretty sure they're not Libby. Libby usually marked most of their things. Now, I don't know who the maker is, but we got the ivy up here. We got the yellow bricks. They're just super gorgeous. They were $2 each. There was only 3 of them, but I had to snag them. I never find colorful glasses like this, vintage glasses. They look kind of 1950s, 1960s era to me. That's how I would probably date them too, but yeah, aren't those super fun? I'm gonna do a little bit more research. I do have a couple of glass books that I'm gonna dig out and see if I can find it in there. But my general search online, I couldn't come up with the maker of these yet. So yeah, once I do that, I probably will list them in my Etsy, but I wanna make sure. I'm very curious who made these, so I'm gonna look them up first. So though this item is not worth like basically anything, it's worth something to me. So I picked it up. This is a Holly Hobby Happy Memories Warm the Heart, Christmas 1972. I love this plate. It was $6. It's just from American Greetings, made in the USA at the back there, Holly Hobby. Holly Hobby comes with a lot of stuff. You'll see a lot of the plates like this. There's ones that aren't Christmas as well. I think they're really fantastic. They unfortunately don't resell for much, but I did plan to keep this one and put it out for this season there. Trying to decorate in warmer colors to kind of match my home. So I thought starting up something like this would help lean into that a little bit more for this season. So I'm very happy with that find. Do you think it's weird if I just hang it up here on my plate wall and keep it out year round? I don't know. It's so pretty. I like it a lot. So I have 4 very special things to share with you at the end. Wonder what those could be. But before that, I think I have 3 more things. Yes, 3 more things. So also that day they were doing a fill-a-bag on the green tags. So this is just something I snagged because it fit in my bag. And yeah, I was able to add it there. They originally had it $2, but the bag was $15 for one of those like brown, you know, brown grocery style bags. So it did fit in my bag. And what's nice about this, you know, I could stuff even more like in the bag. So it's super cool. It's a really fun thing to do. Have you guys ever done the fill-a-bag there? But I thought this was kind of fun. It just says scrubbers on it. So it's supposed to be by your kitchen sink, I guess. And yeah, that was kind of a neat piece to add to that bag. Now this next one, I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to fit in the bag, but it fit. So I did grab it. You guys saw that one, the little grandparents' creed. It had a really 1970s look to it. I don't really like the frame and the glass on it, but I did like the little picture inside. So we'll see what I end up doing with it. I might put it up for sale. I might remove the glass though. I really don't like the glass on it. It was $6 and it fit in my bag. So I didn't really have to pay $6 for it. It was $15 for my entire bag. I believe those are only 2 things I got that was not like our family stuff, you know, stuff for my kids, some clothes and things like that. So I just wanted to share those with you. I was able to add those in as well. All right, we made it to the 4 special items. So I did end up getting the Pyrex, so the Woodland pattern Pyrex here. This is a lighter tan color. I didn't have any of this color, so I was excited to see this one. I did have the, I mean, you can see one back here. And these guys, I got that one there, the darker brown. They had not had the size though, the smaller one. They did have them priced $10 each, which is basically my maximum where I like to pay for Pyrex. And I did get a discount on my total order because I have a membership card. So I end up with 25% off after my whole order. So they end up being $7.50 each, which, you know, better price. So I thought it was okay to go ahead and treat myself and get them. So this is the one, actually, I have him back there, but it's good to have another one. I like this size in particular. And is this the 473 on that one? So you see the color difference here. I stack them. It's like a sandy tan there. So really fun that I found that, and I was able to finally get one of these colors. These ones are harder to come across for some reason for me. And so here's all 3 of them stacked together. So I was really, really happy that I found those. It's been a while. And I picked up the other brown Pyrex. This is the Early American, or the funny thing is in Canada, they actually called this pattern Early Canadian. So depending where you bought it, the pattern name was named differently, but it's the same thing. Some people call this the cat one because there is a little kitty cat on there. The gold, it's 22 karat gold. Sometimes it doesn't show the best in the light, but there's a little kitty cat right there. It's on both sides. I was kind of bummed that it was missing the lid. It was $10. Like I said, I knew I was getting that discount, so I thought $7 was good on this size casserole. So I thought that would be fun to pick up. The chances of me finding the lid in the wild to fit it is pretty slim. Some people will find just the lids and they find them a lot. I never come across just the lids. I would love to. I'd always pick them up because you're always gonna find the Pyrex without the lids more often than not than the lids, right? But yeah, great size on that. Perfect for Thanksgiving. So I was very happy to pick that one up. I didn't have this size. I feel like this video was a little scattered. I apologize for that. I feel like I'm running out of steam tonight. But yeah, I really was happy with my finds. I thought that was a fantastic day at Goodwill. and I'm gonna get the stuff cleaned up and listed on Etsy, the stuff that's going there. I do have that link down below if you guys want to check out the Etsy shop and see if it's available. And then some of the other stuff will be available in my Whatnot live sales. I have a few listed right now that you can go bookmark if you're not on Whatnot. I do have that link down below as well. When you sign up, you will receive $10 to spend, you know, it's just like free $10, whatever you want. So, you know, you can spend it with me if you like, or you can choose someone else if there's something else you like on there. But yeah, really, really cool site. I have a lot of fun on there. I know a lot of other people enjoy it. But yeah, that's everything I got. What do you guys think? You think I did pretty good? That was one of the best days I've had at Goodwill in a while. I feel like I had a lot of fun. I appreciate you watching. Be sure to leave a comment about what your favorite item was that I picked up. What were you putting in your cart if you went to Goodwill today, right? And yeah, be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.